Soviet version doesn't have songs, but it puts much more into music, making it as much visual as it gets, like in Fantasia. No, not this, a good one. There is no distinctive themes, but not only it suits visuals well, it contributes to whole experience. Without this music, there will be not much to watch. And hear what I mean. Also, the sound design. There is one moment worth mentioning. This sound. And of course visuals. Chills me every time. Now let's see what we can say about voice actors. As I said before, for Jungle Book singing roles of Baloo and Louie were casted singers, Phil Harris and Louis Prima. So it resolves my confusion about characters' songs. When I first saw English version, I was really surprised. Why the hell a python has voice of Winnie the Pooh? I leaped into IMDb because Jim Cummings is old, but not that old. And yes, Winnie and Kaa were voiced by the same man, Cummings' predecessor, Sterling Holloway. And Mowgli, well, I guess you can hear for yourself.
Baloo, I want to stay here with you. I'm not as crazy as you are. Put me down! Well, goodbye, Bagheera. Me and Baloo, we've got things to do.
There is no acting. At almost all. Sure, he can't make something good from the lines he has, but it still sounds out of place. I can clearly hear how a 13-year-old kid reads the script, trying his best, but result is not convincing. And believe me, I know what I'm saying. You can still see and hear me right now. Do I need to say more? With my great acting. In Mowgli, well, can't say much. Shere Khan was voiced by Wolf's voice actor, Anatoly Papanov, and yes, in Soviet version Bagheera is female. All of their conversations sound different from what people are used to, having some original speech patterns and specific characteristics. So basically animals not only look like animals, move like animals, they even speak. Well, I definitely can say like animals, but not like average humans for sure. And now it's time to talk about characters. Disney, yes, it has bright, funny and overall positive characters, but what can you say about them? Firstly, none of them has a background. Period. Bagheera found a man cub, time skip, and he escorts him to human village. It seems to be a friend of Mowgli. Well, if he said so.
Mowgli and I have taken many walks into the jungle together, so I'm sure he'll go with me.
As for the elephants, we see them for the first time. Some shenanigans happens, not affecting anything. The second encounter, the same deal. And Kaa? Yes, he's the best part of movie overall, but even he has no real purpose being there. And wolves? They barely said a word. And vultures? Well, comedy take on the Beatles, I guess. They sing a song and pretty much disappear after showdown with Shere Khan. Louis? Well, he wants to obtain a fire. To become human. Beats me. Also, sings a song and disappears after a couple of minutes. Baloo? Well, he is a fruit-eating bear. He likes to sing and dance. He's dumb. He knows Mowgli for a whole day and a half. Also, he kinda fought Shere Khan, and we totally believed he is dead. Shere Khan. His screen time is about a couple of minutes in total, and in the end he runs away from Flaming Branch. He wanted to kill Mowgli because he hates humans. Well, we are told so.
And he has sworn to kill you.
Kill me? But why would he want to do that?
He hates man.
Not that I wanted to see some motivation here. Well, who do I think he is? Just a main villain, feared by many. And what do we have on the other side of a curtain? Shere Khan attacked village or campfire, supposedly killing Mowgli's parents, and claimed child as his hunting trophy. Understandable, you risk your life on hunt and demand a trophy. You think that you're the most powerful creature in jungle and no one is strong enough to stand in your way. The basic existence of Mowgli is a personal grudge and disgrace for Shere Khan. No wonder he demands his death. But guess what? No one likes Shere Khan either. Even Man Cub, being a total stranger to animals, doesn't deserve to be Shere Khan's trophy. And they live in a society. Even Tiger won't go against whole wolf pack. So he's plotting, tries to talk young wolves to his side, and even sabotage Akila's hunt. And not in a day. In several years. He has a story, motivation. He has not much of a screen time, but look how much we know about him. And same goes for all characters. They have their background, established and developing relationships. To make it short, Baloo is a mentor for all wolf cubs and Mowgli. He teaches them love of the jungle and shares his skills and experience. Bagheera at first was just amused by Mowgli and only wanted to insult Shere Khan. But with time befriends Mowgli and acts like his older sister. Kai is the wisest and oldest creature in jungle community. He was a loner and others feared him, but after meeting with Mowgli he socialized pretty good. So what is for our main character? Well, in Disney he is a bratty 10-year-old without any idea about world he lives in. He constantly runs away, never hears what others say, and pretty much is not that likable. In the end, a 10-year-old boy has a crush on first 10-year-old girl he saw in his life, and left all his friends in jungle just because she glanced at him. This is so wrong on so many levels that I'll just stop here. No reason to kick a dead pony anyway. The other version. Mowgli grows from barely walking infant to a Tarzan-like young man. He makes friends, cooperates with them, majors with them, making moves against Shere Khan, saves jungle, becomes a leader of Wolfpack and kills Shere Khan in one-on-one fight. And only after this he decides to leave jungle because he is a human after all. But that is a decision of an adult, who decides for himself. He knows about law of the jungle, he is self-aware, never leaves his friend's side, smart, quick and strong, in the end wise and patient. This is the main protagonist. He starts his journey, he ends his journey. For the verdict, I never intended to pick the best Jungle Book adaptation here. After all, these two are really different things. Disney version is a fable which tells kids that they should listen what adults says, even if they don't like it at first. Never trust strangers and choose their friends wisely. Some kind of a Jungle Red Riding Hood, I guess, and for this purpose it is a good cartoon. Fun to watch and with a good moral. Other version is more of a romance, a journey of a character from the day he was reborn as Mowgli and came to jungle, to a grown-up human being when he returns back to people, with system of values, life experience and whole lot of other stuff, with intense and interesting process of growing up and a delightful ending. Is a Disney movie good for 10-year-old? Of course. Is it just as good to 15 or even 17 years old? I don't think so. Maybe just in a case of a pure nostalgia. Is Mowgli a good cartoon for 10 years old? Definitely. Is it interesting and challenging for 15-17 years old? This time answer is yes. Yes it is. Would I rewatch Jungle Book? No. All it has it gives in the first time you watch it. Would I rewatch Mowgli? Certainly. There are much to see, much to learn, and much to understand there. With each rewatch, you'll discover something new. I am the only Russian around, and this is it for today's video. Hope it was interesting enough. See you in the next one.